through my soul. One more step, then one more again. Trying to run, but I don't know when. My heart beats louder than the morning sky. Questions racing as the city wakes nearby. Everyone seems to know the way, while I'm learning breath by breath today. Should I breathe through my nose? Should I let it go? Count the rhythm, count the stride, trying to find what's right inside. One breath in, one breath out. That's what this journey's all about. Not running faster, not winning somehow, just learning how to breathe right now. One breath in, one breath out. The answer isn't lost or found. It's hidden in the quiet sound of breathing through the miles.
Yeah, keep it steady, follow the flow. Don't worry about the speed, just let the tension go. 어디서부터 시작인지 고민은 너도 너의 리듬으로 천천히 달려봐. 믿어봐, in, out, simple as that. Find your own space, don't look back. 호흡이 편해지면 길도 열릴 거야. You're doing just fine, you're on your own way.
I read the books and watched the guys. Different voices on every side. 2-2 rhythm, 3-3 flow. Which one is right? I still don't know, but every morning brings a clue. The road keeps teaching something new. The more I listen, the more I see. The breath was never outside of me. Keeps moving, the trees gently sway. Nothing in nature seems to rush its way. Maybe the secret I've been looking for isn't speed at all anymore. One breath in, one breath out. The city fades, the doubts calm down. Every question starts to slow with every step. Sky, breath by breath, I learn why. Light on the river road, cold air brushing through my soul. One more step, then one more again. Trying to run, but I don't know when. My heart beats louder than the morning sky. Questions racing as the city wakes nearby. Everyone seems to know the way, while I'm learning breath by breath today. Should I breathe through my nose? Should I let it go? Count the rhythm, count the stride, trying to find what's right inside. One breath in, one breath out. That's what this journey's all about. Not running faster, not winning somehow, just learning how to breathe right now. One breath in, one breath out. The answer isn't lost or found. It's hidden in the quiet sound of breathing through the miles.
Yeah, keep it steady, follow the flow. Don't worry about the speed, just let the tension go. 어디서부터 시작인지 고민은 너도 너의 리듬으로 천천히 달려봐. 믿어봐, in, out, simple as that. Find your own space, don't look back. 호흡이 편해지면 길도 열릴 거야. You're doing just fine, you're on your own way. I read the books and watched the guides. Different voices on every side. 2-2 rhythm, 3-3 flow. Which one is right? I still don't know, but every morning brings a clue. The road keeps teaching something new. The more I listen, the more I see. The breath was never outside of me.
keeps moving, the trees gently sway. Nothing in nature seems to rush its way. Maybe the secret I've been looking for isn't speed at all anymore.
One breath in, one breath out. The city fades, the doubts calm down. Every question starts to slow with every step and every fall. Not the runner I dreamed about, but maybe that's okay. Somehow I'm still learning,
And I'm still running.
Morning air, open sky, breath by breath, I learn why.
The morning river moves so slow, no rush to leave, no need to know. But here I am checking my pace, watching numbers, trying to chase someone faster, somewhere ahead. A voice inside my restless head says if you're slow, you're falling behind. So I run a race that's only in my mind. The watch says easy, the heart says run. The battle starts before it's begun. Why slow running so hard? Why does patience leave a scar? Every step feels way too small, like I'm not moving at all. But the river keeps flowing, the sunrise keeps showing. Maybe growth is quiet after all. Maybe slow is strong.
Look at the zone 2, keeping it low. The hardest thing to do is to take it slow. 세상 모든 건 빨리 가라 말하지만 나만의 페이스를 찾는 게 더 중요하잖아. It's not about the finish, it's about the roots. Found the power deep inside my running boots. 조급함은 내려놓고 다시 숨을 고르고 느리면 미학 그 속에서 나를 찾고. Zone 2 felt like a mystery, too easy to be helping me. I wanted sweat, I wanted pain, something dramatic to explain. But day by day and mile by mile, something changed beneath the dial. Not a breakthrough, not a roar, just a stronger heart than before.
The city loves the finish line, the headlines and the record times. But nature writes a different song. The roots grow first before they're strong. The river carves the stone away, not in a moment, but every day.
Now I know why slow is hard, because it asks me who we are. Without the praise, without the race, without a number to embrace. The river keeps flowing, the sunrise keeps showing. The goal was never speed alone, it was becoming someone who could stay.
Slow breath, slow feet, morning light beneath me. Nothing changed today, yet everything changed. watch the runners passing by. Every stride looks smooth and light. Some leaned forward, some stood tall. Different shapes, yet moving all. I paused my run and checked again. My arms, my shoulders, every bend. Trying to fix what wasn't wrong. Trying to force where I belong. Too much thinking, too much control. I forgot the feeling of the road. What is good running for? Is it something I can learn? A perfect picture in my mind, or something deeper I must find. When my body starts to flow and my thoughts begin to go, the answer comes without a word. Running becomes a song I've heard.
Yeah, let it loose, don't overthink the frame. You're not a robot, you're not in a game. 90도 각도 시선은 저기 15m. 잠깐 멈춰봐 네 몸의 소리에 더 집중해봐. It's not about the copy, it's about the flow. 가장 자연스러운 게 너의 가장 빠른 속도. Forget the lines, forget the perfect screen. You are the runner, you are the living scene.
The river doesn't ask the trees how they're supposed to dance with breeze. The birds don't measure every wing, yet somehow still they learn to sing. Maybe movement isn't built from endless rules and hidden guilt. Maybe form is simply trust, learning when to loosen up. The city moves in straight lines, schedules, clocks, and finish signs. But the river curves around the land without needing to understand. Maybe beauty is being born again and again with every mile. Learning to move in your own style. Now I know what running for means. It's not a picture from a screen. It's the moment body and mind agree to simply let each other be. No perfect stride, no perfect frame. No need to copy someone else's game. Just one more step, one more flow. Trusting the runner I've come to know. Morning river, soul awakens. Footsteps echo, no hesitation. I stop chasing perfection and start following rhythm. The city sleeps beneath the dawn. Street lights fade, the night moves on. I've run this road 1,000 times, through different seasons, different minds. At first I ran to lose some weight, to chase a goal, to change my fate. But somewhere between the miles and years, the reason changed without me hearing. The watch kept counting, the miles rolled by, but another story grew inside. Why do I keep running? It's not for the finish line, not for the numbers on a screen, not to leave myself behind. Summer storms appear from nowhere. Autumn leaves drift down the street. Winter silence wraps my dreams. The city changed, the seasons turned, yet every mile held something learned. Not from winning, not from speed, but becoming who I need to be. The river never asked where it belongs. It simply keeps moving on. The sunrise never tries to shine. It simply arrives in time. Maybe life was never meant to be solved like a puzzle in the end. Maybe it's enough to grow one more day along the road. Now I know why I keep running, not to become someone new, but to meet myself again in every morning view. I keep running through the seasons of my life, through every question, every change, every shadow, every light. And if tomorrow brings another road, another lesson, I don't know, I'll take one breath and one more stride, and keep moving toward the sunrise. Morning river, soul, sky. Footsteps fading, birds fly high. No final answer, no finish sign. Just another beautiful mile. I started running to change my life. I kept running to understand it. The city sleeps beneath the dawn, streetlights fading one by one. A quiet river, a gentle breeze, morning whispers through the trees. I tie my shoes and start to move. No grand purpose left to prove. Just another day, beginning slow, following a rhythm only mornings know. The sky turns cold, the shadows fade. Another page is waiting to be made. This is the morning rhythm song that starts my day. One breath, one step, one sunrise on the way. No rush to chase tomorrow, no need to run ahead. The morning rhythm guides me before a single word is said. Yeah. Feel the morning dew, fresh and new. The city's waking up, just me and you. 한 걸음 때문에 느껴지는 공기. 어제 걱정은 다 두고 가. 여기 is not a race, it's a melody. Finding my balance, finding the inner sea. 서울의 아침, 평화로운 거리. 달리는 이 시간, 이게 나의 진리. Ay, coffee shops begin to wake. The city slowly starts to shake. Buses roll and windows glow while the river keeps its steady flow. I think about the people I love, the dreams I'm still dreaming of. And somehow in the morning light, everything feels simple and right. the sky, but every morning still remains a small beginning once again. This is the morning rhythm, the melody I know through every season of my life. It's always there below, not loud enough to notice until I slow my pace. The morning rhythm finds me and gently puts me in my place. Morning river, soul sky, another sunrise passing by. One more mile, one more day. The morning rhythm leads the way. Book beside the window light, a quiet morning, soft and bright. One more page before I go, one small thought begins to grow. The words are simple, nothing grand, just little truths I understand. Like footsteps on a riverside lane, returning gently once again. One more page, one more mile, neither changes me for a while, but somehow, over months and years, they become the reason I'm here. One more page, one more stride, tiny moments side by side. Not a leap, not a race, just a life built at its pace. One more page, one more day, slowly finding my own way. Like the river shaping stones, small things grow before they're known.
Yeah, keep flipping the pages, keep moving the feet, finding the truth in the rhythm of the street. 한 페이지 읽고 한 발짝 나가, 작은 반복들이 삶을 더 빛나게 하잖아. Success isn't lightning, it's the quiet grind, leaving all the rush and the noise behind. 어제보다 조금 더 깊어진 오늘, this is how we bloom, this is how we grow.
Some pages stay, some drift away, some return another day. A sentence lingers in my mind long after I have left it behind. The same is true on morning runs, beneath the sky, beneath the sun. Not every mile will feel profound, yet every mile leaves something fine. The trees don't hurry toward the sky, the seasons never wonder why. They simply follow what they are, growing quietly from afar. Maybe people bloom that way, through ordinary kinds of days. One more page, one more stride, now I see what grows inside. Not perfection, not success, but something deeper nonetheless. One more page, one more mile, one more sunrise, one more smile. The future isn't built at once, it's written line by line. Book closed softly, running shoes tied, morning waiting outside. One more page, one more mile. The river moves without a sound. Morning mist is settling down. The city hasn't fully woken yet, and neither have my thoughts, I guess. One breath in, one breath out. The world grows quiet all around, and somewhere in that gentle space, old memories begin to trace. A childhood laugh, a summer day, a voice I haven't heard for years, returning softly appears for just a while, not in words, not in plans, but in moments I don't understand. Between breaths, between the sky, questions drift and pass me by, and for a moment I can see the person I've been trying to be. 숨과 숨 사이 그 찰나의 공간, 어린 시절 웃음소리가 들려와 머릿속 복잡한 계획들은 안개처럼 사라져. 지금 이 순간만이 내게 남은 선물 같아. 기억들, 꿈들, 그리고 그리움들 달리면서 마주하는 내 마음의 질문들. 계획대로 살지 않아도 괜찮아. 걸어가며 느끼는 이 길이 내 정답이니까. I think about the ones I love, the dreams I'm still becoming of, the little things I often miss hidden inside days like this. A window light before the dawn, the feeling of being carried on, the simple gift of moving slow and letting all the answers go. The birds don't ask where they belong, the river never sings the same song, the clouds don't worry where they'll go, yet somehow all of them still know. Maybe life is less about control and more about listening to the soul. Between breaths I finally find the quiet places in my mind, where hopes and memories softly meet, like morning shadows on the street. Between breaths I understand life was never meant to be planned. It's something felt along the way, one gentle breath, one beautiful day. Morning river, open sky, footsteps fading, birds fly by. One breath in, one breath out, the world becomes enough. No messages, no ringing phones, just quiet footsteps on my own. The river glows beneath the dawn, and all the noise is slowly gone. No schedules waiting in my hands, no need to understand my plans. The morning opens like the sky, wide enough to simply be alive. I used to fear the empty space, thinking silence was a waste. But now I know the quiet knows things that busy people never hear. In the empty space I finally rest, not because life has become less, but because I let go of all I cannot hold. In the empty space my heart can breathe, like leaves dancing with the breeze. Nothing added, nothing chased, just enough in the empty space. 피워내면 무너짐이 아냐, 새로운 시작. 알림없는 새벽 온전히 나를 위한 시간. 가득 채우려 했던 건 다짐이었을까. 이제는 다 내려놔 가벼워진 어깨의 날개. Just breathing, just existing in this empty space. I'm finally resisting the urge to be more, the The urge to prove 자연스럽게 그저 이렇게 move. The river doesn't fill each shore with more and more and more and more. The sky leaves room between the clouds, and somehow still it feels profound. I think about the ones I love, not with worry but with trust. And in the stillness of the day, the weight upon my shoulders fades. The seasons leave their fallen leaves, the trees release them effortlessly. The river lets each ripple go without needing to control. Maybe peace arrives the same, not by winning every game, but by loosening our hands and trusting what remains. In the empty space, I start to see what truly matters most to me. The morning light, a familiar face, a dream still waiting in its place. In the empty space, I finally know not everything needs room to grow. Sometimes the greatest gift we make is the space we choose to leave. Morning river, open air, nothing missing, nothing there, yet somehow everything I need. Cherry blossoms filled the air, then disappeared without a care. Summer sunlight warmed the streams, then faded softly from my dreams. Autumn painted every tree before letting go so gracefully. And winter came with quiet snow, arriving right on time, I know. Not one season tried to stay, not one season rushed away. They simply followed where they belonged, and somehow never felt wrong. Seasons don't hurry, the flowers still bloom, the leaves still fall, the moon still moves, the river keeps flowing, the sky stays white, everything arrives in its own time.
Yeah, the blossom never envy snow. It knows when to rise and it knows when to go. 비교의 굴레는 이제 벗어 던져. 너의 시간은 너의 속도대로 흐를 뿐이야. 가을 이쁜 여름을 붙잡지 않아. 지나가는 모든 것은 그저 선물이잖아. 자연의 섭리 그 리듬에 몸을 맡겨. 네 안의 계절이 피어날 때까지 계속 달려. I used to measure every day, wondering if I lost my way, comparing roads I couldn't see to where I thought I ought to be. But the trees beside the path never questioned what they had. They simply reached toward the light a little more each passing night.
The blossom never envy snow, the autumn leaf lets summer go. The winter wind does not compete with springtime dancing in the street. Maybe life was meant to be more like nature teaches me, growing quietly from within again and again and again. Seasons don't hurry, and neither will I. I'll trust the road beneath the sky. One small step, one gentle day, one more sunrise on the way. without time. Spring returns, the swallows fly. Morning light across the sky. Nothing rushed, nothing late. Everything arrives when it's ready. I used to watch the runners pass, wondering if I'd ever last. Their strides seem longer than my own, their finish line's already known. I measured miles, compared each day, thinking I was falling away, chasing shadows I could not see, forgetting what was true for me. The river never asks the rain why it falls a different way. The mountain never questions trees growing at another speed. I'm finding my own pace, step by step, day by day. Not too fast, not too late, just enough for where I am today. The river flows, the seasons changing, I don't need to be the same. I'm finding my own pace, and that's enough for me.
어제의 나보다 조금 더 단단해진 발걸음. 남들의 궤도 따윈 이제 신경 쓰지 않아. 비교라는 건 그저 신기루일 뿐. 내 안의 리듬을 믿어 지금 이 느낌을. 달리다 보면 보여 진짜 내 모습이. 멀리 있다고 믿었던 꿈이 이미 내 손 안에 있지. My own pace, my own flow. 어디로 가든 그곳이 바로 내 길이야. Go! Some trees bloom early in the spring, some arrive on autumn winds, some take years beneath the ground before their roots are finally found. I think about the life I've lived, the love I known, the time I spent, and all the roads that brought me here.
Seen beautiful and seen this clear. I thought success was always somewhere else, a distant place beyond the hills, waiting on another shelf. But standing here beneath the dawn, I finally understand the life I hoped was waiting there has always been within my hands. I'm living at my own pace, breath by breath, mile by mile. The morning sun upon my face makes every moment worthwhile. The river flows, the swallows fly, the years move gently through the sky. every day it looks the same. The seasons pass, the years move on, yet somehow I still carry them along. A page once read, a road once run, a quiet moment in the morning sun. Little pieces of ordinary days finding their place along the way. What I thought were separate roads were leading to the same horizon. All this time without me knowing. Every mile became a rhythm, every sunrise became a guide. Every question became a lesson, every season stayed inside. I wasn't chasing something distant, I wasn't racing through the years. I was learning how to listen to the rhythm already here.
한 페이지에 독서 한 걸음의 러닝 호흡 사이의 생각 계절의 흐름 전부 다 흩어진 점인 줄 알았는데 연결해보니 아름다운 궤도였네. 더 나은 삶을 찾아 헤매던 긴 여행 알고 보니 이미 내 손 안에 있었던 이 순간들 오늘도 한 번 더 새로운 아침을 열어 My life, my rhythm 이게 나의 걸음이야.
The laughter shared, the dreams that grew, the changing skies of every hue. The empty spaces I once feared became the places I held dear. The river flowed, the pages turned, each one carrying something learned. Not all at once, but day by day, life was teaching me its way. The stars above don't rush the night, the moon arise without a fight. The trees grow slowly toward the light, and somehow everything is right. Maybe life was never meant to be measured by the end, but by the beauty of returning again and again. Every mile became a rhythm, every breath became a song, every ending became a beginning, carrying me along. The river still flows before me, the morning still fills the sky, and I will keep on moving gently. One more mile, one more sunrise, one more page, one more season, one more beautiful life. Morning river, soul sky, footsteps fading, swallows fly.